Marco Rubio could really be the spoiler here. We thought everyone was keeping their eye on Susan Collins, but Marco Rubio really digging his heels in.
Rubio is certainly emerging as a last-minute obstacle to passage of this bill just days before the Senate and the House hope to get a final conference report wrapped up. Senator Rubio has spent weeks, probably months now, insisting on a larger child tax credit. He got the amount bumped up to $2,000, but what he told me and some other reporters about an hour ago is that he wants the refundable portion of the child tax credit to rise from $1,100. He didn't specify an amount, but he made very clear that he's going to vote against this bill unless that happens. I spoke to Senator Hatch moments ago, and he was unclear as to whether those demands could be met. So Senator Rubio certainly emerging as a potential no vote on this bill. We have Senator Corker, who I also spoke to about 2 hours ago. Nothing has changed for him on his deficit concerns. He said those will be difficult to overcome, although he'll look at the final bill before making his thoughts known. If those two vote no, Republicans cannot lose any more members before this bill crashes.
No, that's a really good point. Is there anyone else that Senator Rubio might be speaking on behalf of?
Well, he's working with Senator Mike Lee of Utah to expand the child tax credit. This has been their issue, and the two of them have worked together on this. Now, I contacted Senator Lee's office on this. He is not making the same threat as Rubio. In other words, he's not threatening to vote no. What his office told me was that Senator Lee is undecided on the bill, and he's working to make the child tax credit more generous. So I would say, apart from him, keep your eyes on Senator Collins. She is also undecided on the bill. She's made a number of demands related and unrelated to taxes that may be met. Or that may not be met.
So as soon as this headline crossed that Rubio is threatening to vote no, you could just feel everybody's eyes rolling and they're like, yeah, right, Rubio voting no. Everybody knows he's going to get rolled in the end and cave and vote yes. Are we just is that too cynical? Is that sort of groupthink conventional wisdom just sort of dangerous and lazy here?
Joe, you're correct that that is the general consensus, that Senator Rubio will come around in the end and he won't ultimately play spoiler if he's the deciding vote. Now, knowing that, I actually asked him this question. I asked him specifically, isn't it going to be a tough decision for you if you're the deciding vote? His response, and I'm quoting here, not tough at all, not at all. He is clearly willing to die on this hill, so he says. Now, as you mentioned, President Trump doesn't quite buy it. How this shakes out in the end, I really don't know, but Senator Rubio is digging his heels in more than anybody really expected, I think, at this point.